The NBA has a long and storied history of intense competition and high-stakes games, and with that comes some of the most heated moments in sports history. From heated rivalries and trash-talking to physical altercations and controversial calls, the NBA has it all. These moments not only provide a spectacle for fans, but also showcase the passion and emotion that the players and coaches bring to the game. In this video, we will explore some of the most intense and memorable moments in NBA history that have left fans on the edge of their seats and sparked debates for years to come. Here we have mentioned some of those heated moments in NBA history. Malice at the Palace 2004. The Malice at the Palace incident is widely regarded as one of the most infamous and shocking moments in NBA history. The incident took place on November 19, 2004, during a game between the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills in Detroit. With just 45.9 seconds left in the game and the Pacers leading 97-82, Pistons center Ben Wallace attempted a layup and was fouled hard by Pacers forward Ron Artest. Wallace responded by shoving Artest, sparking a physical altercation between the two teams. Players from both teams began pushing and shoving each other, with Artest laying down on the scorer's table and attempting to calm himself down. However, the situation escalated when a fan in the stands threw a cup of beer at Artest, hitting him in the chest. Artest immediately charged into the stands and began fighting with fans, while several other players followed him into the stands, leading to a chaotic scene. Kobe Bryant vs. Shaquille O'Neal feud 2003. The Kobe Bryant vs. Shaquille O'Neal feud was one of the most publicized and contentious conflicts in NBA history. The two superstars played together on the Los Angeles Lakers for 8 seasons, during which time they won 3 consecutive NBA championships from 2000 to 2002. However, tensions between the two began to mount during the 2002 to 2003 season, with Bryant feeling that he was not getting enough credit for the team's success and wanting a larger role in the offense. O'Neal, on the other hand, felt that Bryant was being selfish and not playing within the team system. Michael Jordan punches Steve Kerr, 1995. In the 1995 season, the Chicago Bulls were in the midst of their second three-peat, having won the NBA championship in 1991, 92, and 93, and again in 96, 97, and 98. During a team practice in October of that year, Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr got into a heated altercation. Kerr, a reserve guard for the Bulls, had been defending Jordan aggressively during a scrimmage, prompting Jordan to punch Kerr in the face. Kerr fell to the ground but quickly got up and punched Jordan back, leading to a scuffle that was broken up by their teammates. LeBron James vs. Lance Stephenson, 2014. The LeBron James vs. Lance Stephenson feud began during the 2014 NBA playoffs when James' Miami Heat faced off against Stephenson's Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Stephenson, known for his intense and sometimes controversial on-court antics, began to target James with physical play and trash talk, attempting to get under the superstar's skin. During Game 5 of the series, Stephenson was caught on camera blowing in James's ear in an attempt to distract him, a move that James later described as uncalled for. The incident sparked a wave of media attention and social media memes, with many fans and analysts criticizing Stephenson for his unsportsmanlike behavior. Allen Iverson vs. Larry Brown 2002. The Allen Iverson vs. Larry Brown feud began during the 2004 NBA season, when Iverson, the star player for the Philadelphia 76ers, clashed with head coach Larry Brown. The two had a contentious relationship, with Brown criticizing Iverson's attitude and work ethic, and Iverson feeling that Brown was too hard on him. The feud reached a boiling point during a game against the New Jersey Nets in February 2004. When Iverson refused to re-enter the game in the fourth quarter after being taken out by Brown, the incident led to a heated argument between the two on the sidelines, and Iverson was suspended for 1 game by the team. Kevin Garnett vs. Carmelo Anthony 2013. The Kevin Garnett vs. Carmelo Anthony feud began during a January 2013 game between Garnett's Boston Celtics and Anthony's New York Knicks. Garnett allegedly made some derogatory comments about Anthony's wife during the game, which Anthony took offense to. The two players confronted each other on the court after the game, and Anthony was later suspended for 1 game for his actions. The feud continued in subsequent matchups between the Celtics and the Knicks, with both players engaging in trash talk and physical play. Dennis Rodman kicks cameraman 1997. The Dennis Rodman kicks cameraman feud began during a game between Rodman's Chicago Bulls and the Minnesota Timberwolves in 1997. Rodman, known for his aggressive play on the court, was attempting to save a ball from going out of bounds when he collided with a cameraman named Eugene Amos. Angered by the collision, Rodman kicked Amos in the groin, causing him to fall to the ground in pain. The incident received widespread media attention and sparked a controversy about the safety of the cameraman and other personnel working on the sidelines of NBA games. Gilbert Arenas brings guns to locker room 2009. The Gilbert Arenas brings guns to locker room incident took place in December 2009 when Arenas, a star player for the Washington Wizards, brought guns into the team's locker room following a dispute with teammate Javaris Crittenton. The incident reportedly began when Arenas and Crittenton got into an argument over a card game on the team plane and escalated into a confrontation in the locker room the next day. In response to the altercation, Arenas reportedly brought multiple guns to the locker room and left them on Crittenton's chair with a note that read, "Pick one." Tyler Herro versus Nurkic. Okay, so yes, we know most of these are relatively older fights, so how about we talk about something from recent years, like the swing Nurkic took at Tyler Herro. In a game between the Miami Heat and the Portland Trail Blazers, Tyler Herro shoved Jusuf Nurkic during the game, and Nurkic did not take lightly to that. Nurkic swung at Tyler, which caused a big scene in the game. The Lakers vs. Celtics rivalry 1980s. The Lakers vs. Celtics rivalry in the 1980s refers to the intense competition and animosity between two of the most storied franchises in NBA history. Led by superstars like Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the Lakers and Larry Bird on the Celtics, the two teams faced off in 3 NBA Finals during the decade, with each series coming down to a decisive 7th game. The Dunk Contest 1988. In 1988, Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins were widely considered to be the two best dunkers in the league, and their head-to-head battle in the final round of the contest did not disappoint. Jordan and Wilkins traded dunk after dunk, each one seemingly more spectacular than the last, until Jordan delivered his now famous free throw line dunk, soaring from the free throw line and throwing down a powerful two-handed jam that left the crowd stunned. The Decision 2010. The Decision was a live television broadcast that aired on July 8, 2010, in which NBA superstar Lebron James announced his intention to leave the Cleveland Cavaliers and sign with the Miami Heat. The announcement was widely criticized for its ostentatious and self-aggrandizing nature, as well as for the way it seemed to show disregard for the feelings of the Cleveland fans who had supported James throughout his career. The Battle of New York 1993. The Battle of New York in 1993 refers to a highly competitive and contentious playoff series between two of the city's NBA teams, the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn, formerly New Jersey, Nets. The series was played in the first round of the NBA playoffs and was characterized by intense physical play, trash talking, and numerous on-court altercations between the players. The NBA has seen its fair share of heated moments over the years, with some incidents resulting in physical altercations, suspensions, and even legal repercussions. While these moments can be entertaining for fans and media, they also serve as reminders of the intense emotions and competitiveness that come with professional sports. Despite the occasional controversies and conflicts, the NBA remains one of the most popular and exciting sports leagues in the world, featuring some of the greatest athletes and most passionate fans in any sport. As the league continues to evolve and grow, it'll be undoubtedly seeing more heated moments in the years to come. But hopefully these incidents will be handled with the professionalism and respect that the game and its players deserve.